Andrew Jackson, the seventh U.S. president, redefined American politics in 1829 by championing the common man against established elites, a legacy that still sparks intense historical debate regarding the nature of democratic power and executive authority. Born on March 15, 1767, in the rugged Waxhaws region along the border of North and South Carolina, Jackson was the son of Scots-Irish immigrants, losing his father to a logging accident just weeks before his birth. During the American Revolutionary War, tragedy struck his family repeatedly. His brother Hugh died of heatstroke in 1779, while Andrew and his brother Robert were captured by the British in 1781, contracting smallpox during their imprisonment. After Robert succumbed to the disease and his mother, Elizabeth, died of cholera while nursing soldiers in Charleston, young Jackson was left orphaned, fostering a lifelong, deep-seated resentment toward the British Empire. Lacking formal education, he attended local Oldfield schools before moving to Salisbury, North Carolina, in 1784 to study law, eventually being admitted to the bar in 1787 and launching his career as a public prosecutor. His move to Nashville in 1788 placed him at the center of the expanding American frontier, where he helped shape the Tennessee Territory, serving as a delegate to the 1796 Constitutional Convention and becoming the state's first U.S. representative. Jackson's political rise occurred during the decline of the Virginia dynasty, as the nation shifted toward a new era of populism, characterized by his fierce defense of the disenfranchised and his aggressive stance against established institutional power structures. His military reputation was forged in the War of 1812, where he commanded forces against the Creek Confederacy, earning his iconic nickname, Old Hickory, for his legendary toughness and willingness to share rations with his starving soldiers. Jackson faced significant opposition from political rivals like Henry Clay and John Quincy Adams, who viewed his rapid ascent and military background as a dangerous threat to the constitutional balance of the American Republic. The American frontier was a volatile landscape, spanning from the Tennessee territories to the contested borders of Spanish Florida, where Jackson's military campaigns would fundamentally alter the map of the growing United States. In early 1814, Jackson led his troops against the Red Stick Creeks at the Battle of Horseshoe Bend, a decisive engagement that effectively ended the Creek War and opened vast tracts of land for settlement. On January 8, 1815, Jackson achieved his most famous victory at the Battle of New Orleans, where his forces successfully repelled a major British offensive, cementing his status as a national hero. During the First Seminole War between 1817 and 1818, Jackson invaded Spanish Florida and executed 2 British subjects, Arbuthnot and Ambrister, actions that pressured Spain to cede the territory via the 1819 Adams-Onis Treaty. Jackson's personal life was defined by extreme volatility, including engaging in over 100 duels, most notably killing Charles Dickinson in 1806, an encounter that left Jackson with a bullet lodged near his heart for his remaining years. Following his victory at New Orleans, Jackson was awarded the Congressional Gold Medal in 1815, though his political opponents continued to label him a reckless military chieftain unfit for the presidency. His presidency from 1829 to 1837 marked a fundamental shift in American governance, as he expanded suffrage to non-property-owning white men while simultaneously overseeing the devastating forced removal of indigenous peoples under the 1830 Indian Removal Act. Jacksonian democracy remains a complex pillar of American history, celebrated for empowering the common voter but condemned for the systematic displacement of Native American tribes and the expansion of the institution of slavery. A lesser-known fact is that in 1835, Andrew Jackson became the only U.S. president in history to completely pay off the national debt, a feat achieved through aggressive fiscal policy and land sales. On January 30, 1835, Jackson survived an assassination attempt at the Capitol when both of Richard Lawrence's pistols misfired, leading the president to reportedly beat his assailant with his cane. Despite his controversial policies, Jackson's influence persists as the founder of the modern Democratic Party, and his image has appeared on the U.S. $20 bill since 1928, keeping his memory central to the American narrative. Jackson died on June 8, 1845, at his estate, the Hermitage, suffering from chronic dropsy and heart failure, reportedly leaving behind a final wish to see his loved ones in heaven, regardless of their race. Ultimately, Andrew Jackson's story serves as a reminder of how populist fervor can reshape a nation, leaving behind a legacy that forces every generation to confront the tension between democratic inclusion and the human cost of political power.